Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today I went down to Copps Coliseum to get some footage of the homeless people who have set up along there. One of the side effects of COVID is that all the public spaces have been shut down, so homeless people have nowhere to go. Most homeless people blend in with everyone, and they try to spend their time in places to keep busy or to keep cool or to look for work or to look for a home. And the places they do that are the mall, the libraries especially, and businesses. But because there are no public spaces open anymore, homeless people have nowhere to go. The library is a huge resource for homeless people who look for work and look for a place to stay. Without that internet connection and a computer and a place to go find what they need, a lot of them are just stuck on the street. Along Copps Coliseum, a sort of a Skid Row has set up where people have been setting up tents and bringing furniture just as a place to spend time during the day. The stadium isn't being used right now, but there are maintenance staff from Copps Coliseum who go out and clean up every day. So sometimes you'll see it build up and there'll be more and more tents out there, and then it'll all sort of get cleaned up and then have to sort of rebuild. I went down there to get some footage. Even someone like me who has spent time homeless, a considerable amount of time, and I have experience just dealing with people who are unwell or have mental issues or addiction problems. It was still very difficult for me to get any footage. Because I was going to be filming the whole Skid Row, I wanted to get everyone's permission and talk to everyone first, so I had to sort of go and spend some time just sort of telling people where I was coming from and telling them what I was trying to do with my YouTube channel and just sort of show what's going on. I don't recommend anyone else doing this unless you have the experience or the training to deal with this type of thing, because even though I do, I had a lot of difficulty. People don't want to be filmed when they're at the lowest point of their life. They're embarrassed, or they're paranoid, or they're both. It's very difficult to get them to agree to be on camera. Most people just moved so that I could film the setup. A couple of times I heard a couple of things that were meant to be sort of a passive-aggressive threat. I have experience diffusing situations like that, so I was able to continue, but someone else might have felt pretty intimidated and not been able to make it out of there without some sort of incident happening. As I was filming the last shot, a guy walked in frame and he lost it on me. He started yelling at me, he got all up in my face. Luckily, I was able to calm him down and sort of explain what was going on, and I told him I wouldn't film him or I wouldn't include that shot that I got. But it was a difficult experience, and one of the reasons why is because a lot of people don't realize, but homeless people are unwell. Most of them are very sick. They have a lot of medical issues, and then on top of that, they have the disease of addiction that is sort of running their life. A lot of them are sketched out on jib, or they're dope sick, or both, and they're just really unwell. So like, just imagine being on the street right now, having no place to go, being very sick, and having to deal with the constant stress. One of the things that people don't realize about being homeless is that the main issue isn't where to sleep or where to eat. The main issue is the stress of constantly being bombarded with noise and stressful situations. You have no place to go back to recharge or to get some privacy or to sleep. And that constant noise, that constant barrage is very difficult to deal with. Luckily, I got off the street right before COVID hit, and I have a temporary place to stay right now. But I don't know what I would have done when I was homeless if I didn't have places like the library or the mall or Tim Hortons to go spend time in. I'm really feeling for homeless people right now, and because I'm in a situation where I'm a little bit better off, I've been trying to think of ways that I can help people less fortunate. When you're watching this video, just think for a second about how stressful it would be if you didn't have a home to go back to during this panic that's going on right now. You didn't have a safe place to retreat to. It's very stressful. So if you're one of those fortunate people who has food in your belly and a place to sleep and a support structure, just think about something you can do for someone less fortunate. Even if it's just one person, just help one person. And like, if everybody did that, we wouldn't have a Skid Row in Hamilton. But anyways, I just wanted to sort of show you what's going on and just sort of give you a little bit of insight into the situation down there and what it's like right now. So thanks for watching. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one.